I'm gonna. Hold on. That's Turbo. Moisty Merman's back. Bushman! Same.
Got it. Alright, now you guys should be able to hear me. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Do you guys hear me now? You guys should. You should. Okay. I'm gonna wait, see if you guys can hear me. Alright, cool. Everybody hears me. Great. Alright, so I have no idea what that was about. That means I've been blabbing this whole time and you guys haven't heard me. That is so strange. Alright, well, okay. That's gay. I've been talking for like 10 minutes. Alright, let me start over then. What is up, guys? It's Breezy. See, I have to start from the beginning now. Okay, as you all know, I've been gone for like 3 weeks. Doing nothing. I swear I haven't been doing anything. I've just been gone. Zitro, I need to know if you can hear me on the game now, since you can hear me in the live chat, because it's showing that I'm not talking. So, as you all know, Wheezy lost his channel due to unknown circumstances. I don't exactly know what they were. I'm going to make sure the live stream can still hear me. I'm guessing it can, since Tavin said it can. But that's the weirdest thing. I didn't even notice that happened. But yeah, what is up with this? Let's see. It says my voice chat is on. Yeah, join party. Alright. This is still showing me not talking now that this is going on. Okay, can you hear me, Zitro? No. What is up with this? Okay, anyway, I will talk to the live stream for a second about how Wheezy lost his channel. So, apparently, now can you hear me? No. Doesn't look like it. Okay, I may have to restart this whole thing. What in the world is going on here? I wonder if it's because Wheezy always uses the headset. That could be why. Okay, so yeah, Wheezy lost his channel to pretty much unknown circumstances. So if you all remember Savage Gaming, he swears up and down that it's his fault that Wheezy lost his channel. Hang on. So I have no idea what is up with this. Anything, Zitro? No. Trying to okay. Okay, anything? No. It's still showing no. I really wonder if it's because Wheezy uses the headset. I know, like you should be able to, but for some reason it's not showing that my game chat's working. I literally might have to restart all of this. Well, Zitra, I think it's on my end, because look, it's not showing me talking in game, and I have my voice chat on. So, that's the weird part. Okay, so now it's off. And now it's on. Anything? No, see? And I didn't have a problem with it until I turned the mic on for the broadcast. This is weird. It's not showing you talk either. Alright, maybe I should reload it. The only problem is if I redo that, my live's gonna start all over. Okay, let's see, maybe it won't show me talk unless he's in here. So, let's see. Okay, so, so yeah, Wheezy lost his channel. Savage Gaming swears it's his fault. Because Savage Gaming says that he reported Wheezy's channel and that's what did it. But Wheezy had been getting a lot of copyright strikes for some reason. The only thing about that is that's what we think caused it. But if he was getting copyright strikes, he shouldn't have been getting them because Wheezy always makes sure not to use copyrighted things. That way he doesn't get in trouble for it. That way this kind of thing doesn't happen. But for some reason it still happened. So we don't know the exact cause of it. And it was a very heartbreaking thing to happen. And Zichiro's back and it's still not showing me talk. I might actually have to reload Fortnite. Because I don't hear him, he doesn't hear me, that's weird. Okay, let's see. I don't know what else I can do to try to fix this. Hold on. What does that mean? Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Nothing. Okay. I have no idea. This is weird to say. Okay, let's just chill out for a minute. Let me finish talking now that the stream can actually hear me. And then I'll try reloading Fortnite. Because if I reload Fortnite, it cuts out the broadcast and everything, and I'll have to re-live stream. So, let me finish what I'm saying, and then I can just rename this to, like, updating you on Fortnite, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, so Wheezy lost his channel. Yeah, it was like I said, it was very heartbreaking. You know, Wheezy worked really hard for that. He had like 13K subscribers, like 13.4, I think. You know, he was almost 14K. He was getting there. So that was a very devastating day, and I thought I was gonna have to deal with another baby because, yeah, it was not good. So yeah, but he's making a pretty good comeback. He's got a new channel up. It's still the same name. You guys can still find him really easily. The only thing is with everybody who has subscribed to him, you know, that's over 13,000 people. There's no way we can reach out to 13,000 people and tell them, because all of his subscribers came from SML and McJuggernuggets and all you guys, and not everybody subscribed to me, which would have been nice if you guys did. It's okay. I'm not worried. I don't do a lot on YouTube. But that way, if you guys would have, you would, you know, there's that second channel so that you know. So, maybe it's just something on Fortnite then. That's weird. I mean, it was working fine before. I don't know. So Wheezy's trying to get up and going. He's got 150 subscribers back. I've gotten a few subscribers. You know, a lot of people subbed to me so that they could stay updated. The only problem is I did not update anybody because I've been sick. So, but he's making a comeback. He's getting up there. So hopefully we can get everybody back who was there. It's going to be really hard to do. We may have to do a few SML reactions just to get those people who come for that back. You know. I'm getting there, Tavin. Don't worry. So, for anybody who does not remember, I am pregnant. Now I feel bad because Freddie commented hi Breezy earlier and didn't know he couldn't hear me. I did say hi back. Freddie, I promise I said hi. So yeah, I am pregnant, which is why I have not been on Fortnite. The last time I played Fortnite was the day I found out I was pregnant. But everybody knows when you're pregnant, you have morning sickness. I do not have morning sickness. I have what is also called all-day sickness. It's basically morning sickness, but it happens whenever it feels like it. So, I don't have it severely. Like most people aren't as lucky as I am. They puke all day, every day. I do not. Thankfully. I hate being sick. But morning sickness, you know, you don't necessarily go throw up all day, every day, but you do feel sick all day, and I do normally feel sick all day. Which is why I have not been playing Fortnite, because normally I don't feel the greatest, and when I don't feel the greatest, I just like to sit around and watch movies. But so far, the pregnancy is going really well. We've had ultrasounds, I've had WIC appointments, I've had doctor's appointments. Most of my appointments, like every time I had an appointment, I got sick, which was great. I love that. No, I don't. I hate getting sick. I hate feeling sick. Whenever I feel sick, I just kind of shut down. But most people do. You know, nobody wants to be sick. The day we had our first ultrasound, we showed the ultrasound pictures in a video on Wheezy's channel, so that is gone. So we're probably gonna have to redo that. No, when we have the baby, I'll still probably play Fortnite. It just probably won't be as often because right now, since I have no baby, well, I mean, I do, but I don't, I can sit around and do whatever I want. But when the baby's here, yes, I will have to take care of the baby. But the baby will take naps, you know, I can still play. It's just probably not going to be as often. But whenever we had our first ultrasound appointment, I've had to get a lot of blood drawn, and I don't do well with that. I don't do well with needles. The way I found this out is whenever I was going into high school, we had to get shots before we started school, and me and my younger brother decided to see who was the most brave when getting shots, and I was. You know, I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I didn't freak out, but internally, my body was freaking out. So even though on the outside I seemed fine and I handled it like a champ, my body was screaming, "Oh my God, you're freaking out." So basically, what happens whenever I get a needle in me, I start shutting down. My body's like, "Oh my God, like this is not something you can handle," and I pass out. I actually ended up passing out in the elevator that day I got the shot. So when we had the first ultrasound done on the 16th, so this was like 2 weeks ago, they had to put a needle in my arm. And it was basically an IV that stayed in my arm, circulating my blood in and out of my body. And not like one of those big ones, it was just like a little one that was on my arm. But that's for... And I had to stay there for 5 hours. We were in the hospital for 5 hours. You guys should remember this from whenever Weezy talked about it in his video about Savage, because that's the reason Savage is no longer here, is because the day I was in the hospital for 5 hours, he was being an asshole. So that's what happened there. But yeah, so I had this needle in my arm for over 5 hours. Basically, if they needed to take blood, they could. That's what that was for. but that's had to happen a few times, and I don't do well with that. So, that is awesome to happen. I want to fly a drone. I have never flown a drone before, and I really want to. So yes, so I've also had a WIC appointment, so I can get set up on getting food and stuff that I need to eat better for while having the baby, because I don't want to sit around and eat Doritos and drink soda all day. It's not good for the baby. So WIC is a thing I can do so that I can get free food, basically, to help keep the baby healthy while I'm pregnant. And then I had my first actual doctor's appointment with a baby doctor. He's a doctor specifically for pregnant women. And when we went there, we weren't there that long, but they drew 5 vials of blood from me. And I've apparently gotten pretty used to drawing blood, which has only happened like twice, 2 or 3 times since I've been pregnant. But whenever they took the 5 vials of blood, it was like nothing. Yeah, I've had my blood drawn 3 times in this year so far, and each time it's gotten better, so I've gotten better at handling it, which is good, I guess, because I don't like it. I also had to have my iron checked, which is how they poke your finger with a needle, and then they suck the blood, and it's kind of cool, actually. But, so that had to happen. But yeah, they took 5 vials of blood from me during my doctor's appointment to test for all these different things. I handled it pretty well, went pretty quickly, but of course after they took the 5th vial, I started to get lightheaded and wanting to pass out, so I laid there and they let me lay there for a long time, which I love that they do that. They accommodate to the fact that I don't do well with needles and I can pass out, so they let me lay there until I start to feel better, and instead of passing out, I got sick instead. Totally great. I'd rather get sick than pass out, though. Oh, that's okay, Tavin. I've always wanted to go to Sky Zone too. Isn't that the place with like the indoor trampolines all over the place? I really want to go there. That would be great. So all of my test results actually came back today, this morning, and everything with the baby is great, which is great. So, as you guys know, Wheezy's baby is okay, everybody. Just so everybody knows. Everything looks normal, everything's great, the baby's where it's supposed to be, it's as big as it's supposed to be at this time. Everything looks good with the baby, so there's nothing to be worried about other than the fact that I've been sick because of the baby. But that's easily manageable as well. But so far things are great. Luckily, on top of that, Zetro, are you still here in the stream? Oh wait, I don't know why I readied up. I did say I would restart Fortnite. So let me go ahead and end this stream. Tavin, I will start a new one right back up so that you can rejoin the stream. We're just gonna see if we can get Fortnite to work. So Zetro, if you're watching, I will be right back. I'm gonna reload my Fortnite and see if that does anything to help.